What's up, YouTube? This is your boy, Big C, Amir Hassan, coming at you live from Oakland, California. And I'm just checking in. Today is a beautiful Sunday out here. Got a nice view, chilling. About to go pick up my boys and go to Chuck E. Cheese. This is what a man's supposed to be doing on the weekend, after working 5 days a week, sometimes 12 hours, sometimes 8 hours, sometimes 14 hours. The hustle is the hustle, stay on your hustle and utilize all your muscles, So, yeah, man, I'm just checking in, man. I had a thought on my mind. I usually make a lot of videos, but I've been busy, so I haven't been making videos, but I just want to make this video about something that's been on my mind. And what's been on my mind is the current state of the black community as it pertains to the overall American community, So we could put our communities and our culture up to a microscope and see if we are heading in the right direction for future generations to come. So, first thing is, lately what I'm seeing with our young people is a disconnect. It's a disconnect with our young people because the culture and our black culture's changed as we gain a little freedom over the decades. So the disconnect comes from like my grandma generation. They were more stern, more God-fearing, and had more self-respect. As we etched away at things that deterred us from being fully free, which we're still not fully free out here in this capitalistic society, we disregard old strategies and old formulas where we should preserve. We should preserve family values. We should preserve stuff like our black business districts. They used to have areas where, black folks did business. We slowly but surely bring that back to the forefront, but we need to preserve that and our own economics, like banks and unions and our own ways of keeping our own money and property. Keeping our property, acquiring property, creating strong communities, man. Once you invested in something, you seem to take care of your investment a little bit longer. But a lot of people been renting for so long that they don't appreciate that property as if they had to pay the taxes and keep it up and all that. They just paying rent and then moving and flowing, and sometimes they're not in the mind state to think like that. But yeah, man, the youngsters had a saying a few years ago. They was like, we're not listening. Well, if you know someone who's been navigating this world, they got genuine love for you, or at least they're trying to pass you down some information, that your elders are libraries, and you don't utilize that information that they're giving you, man, you tripping. We got a lot of psychological issues and mental health development that's stopping us from achieving the goals that we need to be achieving out here, because we're still outnumbered by the racist white America. And as we see in this government, with this current occupant of the White House changing laws and manipulating the system like a common white-collar criminal, we see him operating just like the mob, So You see this, you should be preparing yourself and arming yourself with knowledge and understanding, and to combat the assault on your human dignity and freedoms. So we have to pass that along, man. We have to communicate with each other. We have to learn to work with each other all around the board. You know, the young people. If you ever listen to this video, man, you guys up next. You know, you're gonna have to figure this thing out, and just don't come into a system that's in disarray, in chaos. You know, you have to learn intelligence, be intelligent. Knowledge is king. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge and understand and wisdom and understanding is like a buried treasure. It's like it's the knowledge is king. It's what controls this world, what rules this world. Get information, man. Get the information. Don't just discard the information and just limit yourself to pieces. Being a slave. Think outside the box and go get that information and man up, man, and assume your position in this world as a man, as a woman. So, yeah, man, we just I see the disconnect with the young people is and even our disconnect with our elders. My generation. We gotta utilize those lessons, man. And open up your heart, man. Be family oriented, and stop dogging each other. And understand, we all been through trauma, So deal with your trauma. Go get some therapy for yourself. So you can deal with your people. Learn to love yourself so you can learn love your people. But we got to come together. It's inevitable, or something's gonna happen, and it's gonna be catastrophic. It's gonna be a humbling tumble that we're gonna take if we don't adhere to the warnings and the signs of what's going on in this world. They shooting up. The kids can't even enjoy themselves. They're shooting up their parties and the places that they attend. These kids, and now these highly influential young adults are being influenced by this retarded shit, and they're trying to be part of some type of hip culture of gang violence or the street shit, and they're trying to be the one, and they do that dumb shit, end up going to jail or getting killed. You vibrating on a low scale, brother. You attracting harm to yourself. You cannot be successful, and you don't. And a lot of youngsters, they don't even know what they want to do. So that's not what you want to do. Shooting up stuff and taking chances and doing things that would destroy your life, because you can get away once, twice, 3 times, but eventually you're gonna get touched too. What goes around comes around. Karma is real, and I know you heard that many times, but you better take my advice. You cannot just do harm to the world and think you're gonna walk away scot-free. You're gonna get touched one way or the other, So keep making it hard for yourself while you're affecting others. Those are the type of people that we do not need around a civilized social setting or society. These people are making it hard for us to raise our children and thrive and combat the trauma that we already experienced for years. Aren't you trying to do better? Don't you want to see better? Don't you want to live better? Are you just consigned and just gave up and say, I'm just going to be a struggler. Life is supposed to be hard for me. We make it too hard for ourselves, you know, by not reading the signs and following the directions and having and gaining information and understanding. You know, you disregard the information and say things are too hard that you don't even put a major effort into, and then you put a major effort into some shit that's gonna kill you. You know, you put your whole self into that, but you don't even want to put an effort in letting that shit go. You picked up too much shit. Some of the shit is unhealthy. Let it go. You know, until we clean our act up as people, we're gonna be in danger, man. You know, it's dangerous when you purposely are ignorant, and just as dangerous when you unknowingly ignorant to the facts. I'm not just talking about to ignorant all the ways. You know, some people are retarded like that. You know, their growth is slowed down and stop. But, you know, just ignorant to the fact that ignoring, you dumbfounded, you don't know, you have no clue. And you shutting yourself down, ignoring, you're shutting yourself down for even gaining the information to it because of some psychological barriers in your own mind. You got to get it together, man. You know, change is good. You know, change is good sometimes. You know, we got to clean this shit up, man. We as people, we have to do better. We got to protect our children, protect our women. You look at Harriet Tubman movie, the strongest entity, the strongest human being in the black experience has always been, is the black woman, man. And I'm gonna say that, you know. And that's a lot of people say she's close to God. You know, in her organic, natural self, very close. You know what I'm saying? So how much do you think that the creator of all the world is gonna be dealing with you if you don't deal with her right? You know, our children, they're vulnerable. Our elders, the old people. If you can't respect that basic vulnerable populations, you're gonna be dealt with, man. You know, by the universal law, life is the teacher. It's gonna show you. You know, because a lot of people don't want to get involved with the harshness. We go by the rules that has been constructed by man, and you know, justice is established through law. So you got, you know, that's how we deal with that. But you're gonna get touched. The universal law, the law that you ignoring when you're committing these crimes against mankind and humanity. And against yourself, you're going to see the fruits of your labor. So, clean up yourself, man. Stand up right, walk straight. God bless y'all. Like and subscribe to my videos. If you like, leave a comment. Give me some input on what you're feeling, what I'm saying, and get back at me. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Assalamu alaikum.